Well met, lords and ladies, Jacob Butter speaking, and welcome back to another episode of... You thought I was going to play the intro, didn't you? Nope, it's Minecraft Review, and I do remember it's Minecraft Review, except despite the fact that I forgot to put in the title that it was, in fact, Minecraft Review. Does it let me edit the title of the videos once I've actually started? Let me see. Save changes, let's find out. Nope. Okay, never mind. Gonna have to fix that manually. You know what? While I do that, I'm sure that Aiden's got a lot to say about this episode. So, let's see if we can do it without spoiling while I fix that.
Oh my god, the scene where the ultimate werewolf runs down the street was crazy. I didn't know Aaron teleported from my street to this universe to rampage as the wolf. Apparently,
Yeah,
it was crazy. It was like fully animated too. It was like a full 7-minute animated fight scene where I'm like, wow, they actually animated it for 7 minutes within a week. How long were they cooking this? It was crazy. But I also found it kind of crazy how Void Paradox Aphmau kind of floated and became like a goddess. I will say that was kind of crazy and out of nowhere. I didn't think she had goddess powers, but I don't know. Apparently, I was wrong.
I for one was most shocked when, especially speaking of Void Paradox, when that Mermaid from earlier threw the Void Breaker into the stratosphere like Luke Skywalker.
Realm Breaker. It's not Void Breaker. It's Realm Breaker. Wrong word.
I was thinking of Void Paradox and I said Void Breaker. There we go.
It's Realm Breaker.
Clearly, I'm not operating at 100% capacity, but you know what is operating at good capacity today? My computer. Unlike last time that we streamed one of these, where there were several issues.
Okay, and keep in mind, as someone who's seen this episode, the title makes sense in retrospect.
You're saying that because I put in the description what even is this anyway?
It makes sense in retrospect, but God, reading that title, it's like Moon Black Tears. Like, what is Moon Black Tears? Because most of the time the moon's like
the latest midnight
white. It's like, but the moon's like white normally, like a white beige color. Like, what is Moon Black? What kind of color would Moon Black be? It's like it wouldn't even be black. It would just be like beige. Beige tears, guys.
Ice cream, taking off your blue jeans, dancing at the movies, cause it feels so mystical, magical.
By the way, conveniently, I also been rewatching Haven, and in that show there were black tears in one of the most recent episodes I rewatched. It was like magic, sci-fi.
Yeah, mystical, magical. Yeah. I know somebody. I know somebody who probably cries black tears. This guy.
Oh no, he doesn't cry black tears. His eyes just become black. That's all demon. That's what all demons for the most part look like in Supernatural, minus some of the minus some of the princes of hell that have yellow eyes and Lilith who has white eyes. Every other demon has black eyes though. Only like a handful of demons have other colored eyes.
I'm starting to see where the angel wings ranking came from.
Listen. Yes.
Hey, look, I'm the last person to complain if something's derivative for crying out loud.
But anyways, but black tears / eyes / black eye tears, whatever, you gotta come from your eyes.
Black-eyed peas. Ooh, okay. There we go. That's that's something we should ever go do a Mermaid Tales Aphmau song for this month. So hey, why not a Black-eyed Peas song?
Maybe. Actually, I don't know. I don't really know much of his music, so
it's a band. So that does prove what you just said.
I don't really know any of the music, so if you got a good song in mind, sure.
We'll see.
Honestly, I was thinking. Earlier, I was thinking. Gold in this. Gold. Zane is obsessed with shiny gold, basically.
Yes.
What if we did something like all about the base? It's all about the shinies. No. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You could in theory go all about the coins so shiny because that matches the syllables.
Yeah, I don't
In
know.
theory.
I will say Zane Crab's song about him
Comes in.
singing about his love for gold and all shiny things would actually be kind of funny. We just
Well, that
parodied
was-
the actual Moana song.
Well, no, because that was the original inspiration for the character, so that feels like too close. That feels too easy.
Yeah, I don't know. I Zane Crab song though. A Zane Crab song would be really nice. Actually, I want to do some sort of Zane Crab song. Something for Zane Crab. I like him. He's
I mean, that's fair. I do remember the one time that that in APHTV where he did sing Under the Sea. So we're not doing that one either. Cross that one off.
Under the Sea. Oh God.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if Aphmau's copyright doesn't get us, Disney's will.
No, that's the thing. I think I think you should use like a terrible like trumpet cover or something of it as like the instrumental behind it. Yeah.
But yeah. And I will say, the title is kind of interesting though, because the show is called The Black Lullaby and like Moon Black Tears. I don't know. Maybe that's connected.
I mean,
Maybe.
sure, but if anything, if that were the connection, that would feel kind of too close because it's too many like of the same keywords
I don't know
together.
because I'm gonna be honest. When I saw like the title being called The Black Lullaby, I thought I was thinking, wouldn't a better title tend to be The Dark Lullaby? I feel like that flows a lot better than The Black Lullaby.
It depends because I presumed it was the name of the ship that they were going to use. So
I don't think that's Aaron's ship name. I don't think. Well, his name has been given a ship, but I don't. Think...
Well, I mean, they can't call it the SS Aphmau. That's again too close to home, unfortunately. As much as that would be hilarious, but still, I mean, I'm just thinking because like Black Pearl, Pirates of the Caribbean, you know, that's where my brain connected. But yeah, I mean, either way, it could be the actual song that we heard before, and that's being like,
that's probably what's the actual Black Lullaby.
Yeah, so my immediate impression seeing the title first episode was the name of the ship, but after hearing the actual lullaby, probably something to do with that. All right.
You know,
also glad you stopped by before we did anything, Tamsin.
this show about to get real dark. I have a feeling. Like even based off this episode and all future episodes, even in the last episode, like we had the missing girls, which that is a concern. You know, the missing posters for all the women. You know,
I mean, that's not exactly new territory. You know,
I will say, based off.
Speaking of diaries, new channel rebranding for them.
That happened
today.
That happened today. I've been keeping tabs on this. Okay, I like in the Butterbunch group chat. Whenever something significant happens with the Aphmau channel, I'll just post about it to everybody. I'm keeping tabs.
I mean, it does make sense. Both the rebrand and the posting about it. You know, applies in both situations.
You know, plans definitely changed. You know, I'm gonna be honest. Like they were probably just gonna do My Street season. At that point, it was 7. Now it's technically 8. But you know, they were probably just gonna do My Street season 8 and then or season 7 back then, and then just call it a day. Be like, we did one last time. Okay, guys, wrap it up. And then as time went on, they're like, what if we do like more role plays, like second seasons and like continuations? What if we do more seasons of My Street?
All of these folks didn't get enough views at the time. Now that's on a separate channel, we don't have that excuse anymore. Why not give them what they've been anticipating in other
and now they're like, okay, we're changing the channel to rebrand to Minecraft Diaries. Although I will say, my personal favorite title for this channel is still Minecraft Stories. Not Minecraft Stories. Aphmau Stories.
Oh no, how could you get that wrong? Void Breaker, Realm Breaker. Blah.
Yeah, but no, like I definitely think Aphmau Stories was probably my favorite thing. Aphmau Diaries makes sense, but I feel like it hits a little too close to home to Diaries. Granted, I will say just because it's called Aphmau Diaries doesn't mean I don't think I don't think Diaries is confirmation Diaries is coming back. I just think this is
We're probably meant to assume it is and get talking about it. I expect to write an
Yeah.
out video about this topic in about a week.
I wouldn't be surprised if they use Diaries just because it's kind of iconic with Aphmau's brand, Minecraft Diaries. So like giving like some sort of nostalgia, maybe search ability for the channel. Because like when you
Because
look
if
up
there's
Aphmau
one thing that this
Diaries,
channel's lacking, it's nostalgia value.
searchability. I said like you could Google a lot better. Aphmau Diaries, Minecraft Diaries.
Yeah, but the thing is, I think a lot of people know to Google Minecraft Diaries or MCD specifically for that. You have to retrain yourself to think Aphmau Diaries specifically. If anything, Minecraft Diaries Aphmau would be a common search, I imagine. Assuming that somebody, even if somebody else had made a series now and been, shut down immediately for it by, the fan base, because that's what happened to Minecraft Fates.
Oh God.
Yeah, it's kind of like people trying to do like music club related stuff and gacha. There's just some things that the fan base alone decide to gatekeep, even if the creators are probably okay with it. Let's be honest.
Also, by the way, before we end this episode, I have a fear right now. And it's the fear that we're going to forget the logo. The logo doesn't appear in this episode at all. And I'm like,
so we assume that's going to be like gone from people's consciousness if it doesn't appear in this episode.
I worry that the logo is just never going to appear in the rest of the series, barring maybe the season finale whenever that happens. Which I will say,
a major concern. It shows up for a few seconds at a time, right? In the episodes.
It only showed in episode 1. It's not in episode 2. That's what I'm saying.
No, I mean like logos in Aphmau stuff only show up a few seconds at a time anyway. What difference ultimately does it make?
And you're getting more use out of it. You're getting more use out of it because then you kind of like went out your way to commission a logo, which probably costs over $100, if not, $200 something to do a logo for a show, just to use it in like the first episode, maybe the last episode, and just never touched a logo again.
I mean, I guess that's an issue for their financial department if they see a concern with it.
Listen, I'm saying, if you're gonna spend the money on a logo, or even just have someone dedicate time for a logo, because like obviously I didn't, Ghosty made my logos and I didn't pay her for those because she made them for me. But keep in mind, in the case of
people who have already, that have been paid for their artwork, at least they've got that compensation immediately. Whereas, and I don't know who designed it. I would have said Bin of Trash, but I think Bin of Trash resigned recently or something.
I mean, well, Andy's been around in Aphmau's recent videos, so and aren't they dating? Isn't Bin of Trash and Andy like a thing?
Yes, to my knowledge, that at least a few years ago. I don't know if it's still a thing or not, but yes, you're right. So, assuming that there was a case of not just somebody resigning off their own accord, and there was like I don't think there's a falling out necessarily. Maybe there was, but it didn't seem like it. This I guess that they kept it more on the wraps at this time than the big exodus that happened, which also seemed to have patched itself up to some degree.
Yeah, I still have no clue what happened there. But what I was saying there is, I do worry that the logo is just going to be forgotten for the rest of the show. Which I don't know. It's like Maestro season 1. It's like in Maestro season 1 there isn't a logo, so I wouldn't be like, oh, why aren't you showing a logo? If they made a logo for season 1, I would be, I don't know. It's like one of those things where it's like you went out of your way to do a logo. It would be kind of nice to actually have the logo appear a bit more than just twice max. It may not even appear twice. It may just appear once. It may be the problem. Like it's a decent logo. I don't know. It's just kind of a shame that it doesn't appear again. Which I also miss the old Aphmau way of having the logo appear on screen just to like have it fade off. Even just for like 5.
Well, because that also tied in with the theme song. That's something that we emulated for Drama Club.
Yeah.
But in this case, of course, we could be jumping the gun right now. It could be a case that they simply forgot to include it, but and they're going to lose the next time. We'll see in episode 3 if it becomes a repeated trend.
Oh, by the way, Aphmau put out the top 10 season 6 moments a few days ago. I don't know if you saw.
Of course. Well, I was waiting for that, and I got the cinema sins instead, and I was like, oh, wait a second, this is the wrong thing. I almost made a stream out of that. It's like, wait, I gotta go back. I can't do this out of order. Who do they take me for? So yeah, fair enough. I'll check that out some other day. We'll see. We've got 2 Aphmau videos in a row these past few days, so you know we're covered as far as Aphmau stuff goes for the time being. But we'll see. We'll cycle back to it. That's fine. Yeah, we do have to get started with
by the way, chat. If you haven't already, check out the Aphmau parody song that was released yesterday.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to promote it because I was busy like working on other stuff. It did come out the usual time, was a premiere, but you know, YouTube being YouTube, maybe you wouldn't see it.
But you know, a new Aphmau parody came out yesterday. So if you want to go on the channel, guys, after the stream, of course, please don't leave the stream. Don't leave us.
Yeah, if the stream ends up like crashing or we start, you know, talking nonsense for a while, feel free to click off for like 3 minutes and listen to it. But you know, then come back, please.
Also, new thing, look at the corner.
Yes, I was about to say there is an actual content warning here, mature language and themes. Well, I guess we're going to have to get out our gratuitous swear count. We'll see how high that one climbs today.
Although I will say, I feel like the content warning should be a bit larger. It's a very small.
Oh wait a second.
It's very small. Like you should probably
go. Yeah, Aiden, I forgot something. I actually do have to go and set something up. I forgot the Levi drink. All right, chat, feel free to leave, listen to the song, and come back.
Oh God. Okay, guys. Anyone saying I'll entertain you, okay? You see this content warning? I think it should be slightly larger. It's very tiny. Very tiny, guys. Anyways. Blink. So you may be wondering how you got here. And the question is, where you got here. Wait. It's who you got here. No, wait. It's something. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this bit, guys. Okay? This problem is I don't know where I'm going with this bit. Okay? Panic. When the panic sets in, guys. Anyways, I've been playing Dead by Daylight recently. It's so fun. I made a Dead by Daylight video on a second channel that I accidentally made like years ago. Yay. When more of these episodes come out, I want to make Aphmau edit to them. I haven't made Aphmau music video in years, but like, I don't have enough footage right now for Aphmau music video. Well, in my way. It's not a parody like the Zach sings a song from Jacob yesterday. No, it is something made with a pre-existing song that I just take it up and then I edit Aphmau clips to it. I do want to make an Aphmau music video eventually. I just haven't yet because I don't have enough footage to edit Aphmau music video with. So yeah.
I would imagine that, you know, editing like, you know, pre-existing like, you know, the Aphmau songs to the existing footage, it all would depend on like, you know, what actually can be covered by the original song because it's out of context. So we have a problem sometimes where we don't have enough footage to cover what we feature and we write the lyrics. But you know,
yeah. By the way, some of the stuff for the Zach song of Sylvana bit, like I didn't really have much footage to work with Zach and Sylvana. I had like the mic.
There was one bit that you missed out on, like I called with no stance to dispute, like that one. That one was I was anticipating graduation days, the time that he calls on the phone during that, or there wasn't graduation days. It was I think it was season 2 somewhere. That was the only thing.
It was in graduation days he was mentioned, so I didn't throw a huge party, so he didn't know. It was in a wolf's tale.
There we go.
Where we had the phone call as scene.
Yeah, which also happens in Witch. So I'm not the only person who's you know, probably been inspired by that. But also you're probably wondering how you got here, where you got here. I think Aiden was treating everyone here to his DMing style.
Listen, I don't know where I was going with that. I was just like, you know, those like openings where it's like, wow, you probably don't know how I got here. I was trying to be like I was trying to do something like that, you know, but I didn't know what to do, and I freaked out.
All right, well, freak out no longer, because we're actually going to begin now, 22 minutes into the stream. Without further ado, on with the review.
This isn't even the worst starting time for us.
No. Imagine if we had BB here.
Oh,
We'd be an hour
God.
in. Also, I like how the ship is actually moving. There's a very old mod called Archimedes Ships, which, that did provide that opportunity. But that, you know, it was obviously like very dependent on like stuff, and I could move a certain amount of blocks and whatever. I always recommended it as for one of our series. But yeah, they never got updated, I don't think. So whatever they did something else.
I mean, you know, Jason does do modding.
That's true. It's not Archimedes ships, it's Jason ships.
Oh my god. The SSR now.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, we were saying. I forgot that if it actually does have a name.
Sails look familiar.
I thought she was dying for a second.
Nah, she's
It's like,
fine.
oh wait, yeah, no, I forgot she can actually breathe and has no scales now.
By the way, I don't understand the lore about her being able to breathe now. How can she breathe? I guess the potion still lingers. I don't know. I mean, like a mermaid tail, she couldn't initially breathe in the air, but then she became a human, and then whenever she got wet, she became a mermaid. But then she lost said mermaid ability to be human, but she kept the ability to breathe for some reason.
Wait a second.
I don't know.
Wait a second. Wait a second. Did you just say a potion that lingers? And her eyes aren't green. That means it's permanent.
I don't think it's a forever potion. There was no emerald.
It's a potion that lingers. Oh wait,
And
no, isn't there a thing called lingering potion now in actual Minecraft? I think there is.
Also,
there you go. Almost.
Also, I really don't. The Mermaid Tales universe has its own magic system based off, or at least mermaid magic based off human hair. Weirdly. Oh, it was really weird.
We'll drag you into watery depths below, mermaid's magic.
And we'll steal your hair.
What is she doing? Is there something wrong with her?
Yes.
She's nesting. Whoa, wait, I didn't do anything, all right?
Whoa.
Who did?
That's always your assumption, isn't it? Also, like, I'm pretty sure like, nesting could mean like making a nest or like in the state of being to like actually build the thing.
You're dumb. Snip. Hey.
Hey.
Hmm.
Hey, don't sniff him. It's baby fever for mermaids.
Oh wow, a version of Aphmau that's obsessed with babies. I have never seen this before.
Listen, baby fever it's a very serious condition that you get.
No, it actually is. It actually is. You are right.
Sometimes I go, oh, I really want to be a dad. I just wanna have a baby and then I'm like, oh wait, Aiden, you can't take care of yourself. Why would you be able to take care of another human? That was not a good idea. It's like, oh, baby, awesome. You're a little baby. Baby fever is no joke. It's a very dangerous.
Yeah, no, it's kind of like no, it's kind of like whenever I hang out with my youngest cousin, it's like, oh yeah, but I'd be a fantastic dad, and then suddenly like, oh wait, why do all of my limbs hurt now?
But our mermaid here has a nurturing nature. She's going to want to protect them and provide a safe place for them.
And kill them in the process.
I got them some fish.
Oh.
Do not think about approaching them.
I need to feed them. Here.
You can't even approach them. They're on land. Oh, and she threw a fish. Oh, God.
Protecting the children, you say?
She threw a fish. Oh God, he's dead. The kid died. Aphmau's murdered someone officially.
Yeah. Insert the Call the Reaper meme here.
I need to get them more food. I gotta go. Jump in the water.
Wait.
Man, how is no one catching you? By the way, Aphmau, you are being very unsubtle. I'm surprised people haven't seen you already.
Murder those kids with her love. It's not funny, you asshole. Just stay here.
Cuteness aggression is also a very serious medical condition.
Cuteness aggression. Okay.
You ever see something cute and you go?
No, I've never sounded like Scooby possessed by Satan before.
Ow, what happened? I think a fish
You got
hit you in the
fished.
head. That was great.
Hey, kid, are you alright?
Whoa, a pirate. He's okay. Next time, catch the fish, Duncan. We could have sold it for some coins.
Catch with what? The back of my head?
Wait, but yeah. Also, you said you could have sold the fish. I mean, I guess like in this time period, do they really care about the 5-second rule? Just pick the fish up and sell it.
The merchant has fresh bread too. Hey, Mr. Pirate Man, want to play a game of cups?
Me?
Yeah, you.
The fact that they like zoomed in, that like they showed the gold pouch, makes me very suspicious of this band of children.
See this rock? Keep your eyes on it.
Oh, cobblestone.
Keep your eyes on the stone. You gotta.
If you guess where the rock is, we'll clean your whole ship
Oh,
for free.
those yellow pants
I
look
guess-
awful.
Wrong.
Look at it.
Man,
Yellow
you guys
pants
have-
don't normally look good, especially when you don't do the best combination. The only way I think these yellow pants would work is if you ditched the whole striped shirt and you just gave them like a white t-shirt. I'm gonna be honest, yellow is not a flattering pants color. Most of the
This
time.
was actually this was actually something that Shakespeare picked up on, because there was a point where one of the characters in Twelfth Night gets pranked. You know, he thinks that he's received a love letter and says, "Oh, I wish to see you in yellow stockings and cross-gartered and all of this other stuff." And so he then like comes in like in full like costume, unlike his like Puritan self before, and it's like, yeah, you know, we've we got you good. So yeah, yellow pants have been the punchline for about 400 years.
I don't know. I mean, even like honestly, the only reason I think Marinette's pink pants somewhat work too
We're
as
talking
well.
about pink, we're talking about yellow,
yeah,
right? What?
I know, but general colors. The only reason I think, like for example, Marinette's pink pants work is because it's paired with like a shirt with like highlights of pink and like white and black. Like that's the only reason I think her pink pants actually somewhat work on her
Well,
design.
he's a fashion expert. Of course, she pairs up well with things with other things.
But here, obviously, you know, the yellow pants are paired with a red striped shirt. Out here, looking like a McDonald's mascot.
A little bit, actually.
Oh my god, he's
The
old
cheeseburger.
McDonald. Oh my god, that was Aphmau's inspiration. She was like,
He said-
no wait, brown hair. I don't know, red and yellow.
You must be a Weasley.
Small sack of coins you got.
Now, see, this is in this time period. He's still young. McDonald hasn't got there yet.
You're getting the bigger deal here.
Deal.
Well, hold on. I missed out what the deal was. Wait a second, to go back.
Then you give us that small sack of coins you got. You're getting
They
the
gotta
bigger
find the
deal
route.
here.
And they'll clean the ship. if-
No, he isn't. Unless he took out the coins from the sack and is currently conning them. That'd be hilarious.
Deal.
No way! You guessed wrong!
Yep. Well, looks like I did.
You guessed wrong! Even I could tell where it was.
I mean, they said they wanted the sack of coins, right? So
You
know.
listen, they're the ones who truly got conned.
yeah.
Donald,
No way, you know it'd be hilarious. They said it.
Wait, no, his name is actually Donald. Wait a second.
Oh wait, I was joking. Old man, like I know I watched this video before, but I forgot his name. I was joking. Oh,
Okay.
McDonald had a farm. E-I-E-I-O. And on
Which he
that
got by
farm,
investing the coin he received.
with a cheeseburger there and a chicken nugget there.
Using his own animals as the produce.
Old McDonald had a farm and a
Mark!
CEO. I don't know.
Shame, mister. See you later. Yay, we can get bread. We won't sleep for a week.
Wait, you don't sleep? Don't get insomnia.
No, see, they laced the bread with caffeine in this time period, so you know.
They laced it with cocaine.
You let those bells
The
on
cocaine
tape, or-
bird incident happened here.
Yeah.
But it's your children.
When I could tell where the rock was. Let me at him. Wait.
I mean, let me at him. If you don't know people see "let me at him," they're being like held back or something. Like you know, you could just go, Zane.
Lost on purpose, you meathead.
I told you guys I could provide for us. The sweet bread.
You wouldn't get it. Let them keep their dream for just a little longer. What?
Let them not
dream of-
starve.
Their dream of Bread?
I think their dream of conning people or being able to pull one over on people.
Their dream of being smart. Yeah.
Listen,
What if it did happen to fish?
education wasn't high in this time period, okay? It's all I'm saying.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. What if it did happen to the fish on the ground? I think Zane snipped it and ate it off screen.
What do crabs eat?
Actually, that's a good question.
I don't know what crabs eat. Oh, and he gets punted. Kick the baby! Don't kick the baby. Kick the baby! Ah!
Don't touch the child!
Shit, probably shouldn't have done that.
How the hell does some nobody
You can swim back
pirate
up.
dive me?
Yeah, but fine. Probably.
How does somebody whose skills I knew not before I challenged him outclass me in said skills?
And what was that flash in the water?
It's not a flash, it's a woman.
I thought he said flesh for a second. I thought it was like a carcass just streaming across the ocean.
Oh god, that'd be horrifying.
Sad.
Clocks. Okay. Question: do clocks exist in a time period? Why is there a clock?
I mean, evidently they do. I will say, humans have been, have inventing different forms of keeping time for like thousands and thousands of years. They weren't always like that, but like the modern clock that we have right now, yeah, I think it was like kind of like 16th or 7th, like 15th century. I think it was maybe when it was. So I remember like watching something about this, but I forgot what exact century they said. But yeah, it has been. It's been a while. Yeah. Not that I expect them to have researched that, but still.
Oh,
Caspian,
spilled your ale.
where are you going?
Yeah, you spilled your frothing mug of coins like from Evandris.
To remind this ocean why I own it.
What are you, Mako Tsunami? I own you, Ocean. Isn't that right, Ocean?
Listen,
The ocean says yes.
Listen, this man thinks he's Moana. He thinks he could talk to the ocean. Apparently, he's like
that was Mako Tsunami was doing that long before Moana was a concept. He's the original freaky fish guy. I am not a freaky fish guy. What do you want? A girl worth diving for.
And oh, this will be perfect. Ooh, fish. One fish, two fish, old fish. That's an old fish. Wait.
Oh, one fish, two fish, a red fish, blue fish.
I thought she was gonna say, yeah, I thought she was gonna say red fish as well, honestly. Yeah, I wouldn't put it past her.
Sacrifice for the human kids. Oh my goodness.
The sacrifice for the human kids. The ritual will be complete.
God.
Oh.
And the sea bun shall be at the center of the circle.
What am I doing? I guess my maternal instincts kicked in hard. Princess Caitlin
You think?
informed me about that. She even said I want to eat small fish too. Oh!
I mean,
what? Eating small fish is nothing new. Like that's
well,
that's just a thing,
actually,
yeah.
in season 1, she seemed pretty disgusted about eating fish. Like there was that one scene with the date with Travis. She was like,
So if anything, that's a contradiction rather than like like it's a dumb line and a contradiction and a retcon. Yes.
So wait, yeah. Whenever they get baby fever, they just develop severe, severe basic cannibalism, I guess, or severe. I guess want to kill their neighbors. I don't know.
That's also, that is a question I've had for quite a long time now. What happens when a vegetarian gets pregnancy cravings?
I don't know.
That must be a nightmare.
Maybe their pregnancy cravings adapt to their vegetarianism, and then
I guess they crave stuff they've had before potentially. Yeah, maybe.
Or it's just like really weird stuff they had, like I don't know, like a very specific kind of kale or something that isn't normally very good or something.
Yeah, but they had that like once years ago. Yeah, fair enough. you know what? Any pregnant vegetarians, leave a comment of what your cravings were. Wow.
Whoa, that was tiny. Oh no. Oh jeez, I'm turning into Zane.
Don't turn into Zane. He's crazy. He's a crazy crab.
Oh, okay. I guess the member just left it there before. As
No,
time
no, the
goes.
mermaid was doing that in a cave, I'm pretty sure. She was, like, sticking with it in a cave. It's a different location.
Yes, but no, but I mean, she still left it here, unless it was dropped.
Yeah, but also don't touch the child, or in this case, don't touch the realm breaker.
maybe that giant eel from before like came back and started, to torment the mermaid again.
Well, it was a different mermaid that eel was chasing. Like the eel was chasing beautiful mermaid.
Yeah, but if there was, but I mean, again, if the realm breaker is here, it implies the other mermaid was in this general vicinity, right? And therefore within the range of the eel.
Wait! If I return it, I can make new friends! That'll show Aaron and Zane I can...
Who are you gonna return it to? What?
The children, of course.
The children? The children have like this weird egg thing?
No,
it looks like an egg.
Can you imagine that's the setup for like a different like series or something where it's just like one like random child gets a gift from a maternal mermaid or something without understanding what it actually was. It turns out it's the most important device of the entire dimension, and the whole plot is like, oh, I didn't know it was gonna be. What would happen if it was given? The curse the powers activate when given with the purest intention, as Avantris said one time.
How do you know what the purest intention is?
Well, I mean, I assume a maternal mermaid would probably have the purest intention in that situation.
Animation
in general. Oh wow, okay, that shrank.
Rewind.
This whole time?
What? Okay.
We're gonna play through this real quick, and then
okay.
We'll
remember, it's very difficult to pause on StreamYard on a specific frame.
Whoa. This is beautiful.
Okay. I'm just gonna keep pausing until we, you say something.
Just play us through the first time, so I can actually, so we get the...
This whole time?
I'm right here. I won't leave.
And what if you get hurt? What if you end up like that mindless person? I'm sorry. I never meant to hurt you. Don't hurt her, Aaron!
Interesting.
Okay, so
seems like we were in Sonic Prime for a second there.
Okay, so about that, when she touched that, she heard lines from previous Aphmau series. The first one was from Ava in the season finale of Minor Demons. The second one, I'm guessing, was Irene. I don't know the exact quote, but it did sound like Irene.
The general cadence was definitely Irene, yes.
Yeah. The third one was from Void Paradox. Aphmau was talking to her adoptive son.
Which one? Oh wait, no, yeah, there's one in that series. You're right.
Yeah, she only has one.
Yeah.
The other one was the next one was from My Street. When Aphmau was talking to Aaron when he was going through his PTSD during season 5.
All right.
But the problem is, I don't know where the last one came from. Part of me wonders if that's...
I mean, having seen this once and recognizing all of them immediately, you did pretty well there.
Part of me wonders if that's from Diaries season 3 at some point, because... But so far...
I haven't heard yet. Ooh, that's good.
Well, no. I mean, it could have been a line we heard from, like, I don't know, Aphmau talking to Shad or something, or trying to get through to Aaron. That's my only theory.
I guess. Although, to be honest, throwing in a line there that people wouldn't recognize that could throw you off the scent would be a genius move. So
yeah, and it also could be a line that we're going to hear.
I'm confused by the fact that Ava was included in that, because in all those other different versions of Aphmau, it's kind of like having just like slapping Kiori in there for some reason.
Yeah, I don't know, but anyways, back to that. I also did see a TikTok video where someone played the clips back to back, like the audio clip moment with the actual original clip is referenced from.
Wow, already? So this came out today, you said?
No, and like the lines re-recorded. That's not the same line. They re-recorded the line. Like like the line is ever so slightly said differently. I could tell.
Oh wait, no, actually that makes sense because I imagine given that it's been several years, they probably would not have the raw audio, so they didn't want it mixed in with other music. So I can actually understand that.
Yeah. Which also makes me wonder of how intentional each of those voice lines were. to
What do
something
you mean,
in
how
the future.
intentional?
I don't know, like how intentional each of those voice lines were to maybe foreshadowing for the show.
Well, I mean, the fact that the fact that somebody with the same voice as the character that just heard it is pleading to is pleading for to Aaron to not let let him hurt some people, and this character knows an Aaron. That probably is going to be the one that sticks in her mind, at least. Maybe that's why you recognize that line. Maybe it's because this Aphmau says it at some point.
Actually, that would make sense. Because like so far that I don't remember.
Oh, and legs.
Yeah.
Here we go.
I do have a fan theory of how she got her legs from that. So she touched the realm breaker. My theory is she touched it, somehow went into like another realm or the space in between realms, right? But then based off the laws of magic in this specific world, when she got booted back, maybe she got supercharged with some sort of magic, maybe, and that caused the magic she previously used on herself to turn her human and reactivated said magic and like gave her legs back.
Only bipedal beings are able to transfer to dimensions. No, yeah, but I see what you're saying. I had a different visual in my head, like halfway through what you were saying.
Like I don't know, like it's
I thought you were saying that she like to attain the legs of another version of herself, which made me think of all the hilarious like possibilities.
Oh god,
of a random Aphmau somewhere in the multiverse, just subtly having her legs fused together and flop on the ground, like this happened in season 1 a lot.
Yeah, but I don't know. That's what I'm wondering, if like the popping into like the space in between or like touching the multiverse for a second and then being pulled out somehow recharged the magic that was in that potion she drank a long time ago that re-energized it, like transforming her back into fish Mao or human
that
Mao.
implies the potion is still in her system and hasn't been like digested or filtered out.
I mean, okay, it's somewhat.
I guess it would be lingering potion there. I guess.
No, it's somewhat already. We already know it's somewhat in her system based on the fact she can breathe oxygen. Like original Aphmau couldn't do that from Mermaid Tale, so that's the only lingering effect.
And again, no scales.
Yeah. What? I'm still confused. What happened?
Maybe. Okay. Wait. Actually, hold on a second. That might explain the lack of a scar as well. If the scales have healed, presumably the healing effect could also apply to other areas, even like more ancient markings on herself.
By the way, these guys have the exact same hairstyle.
Yes, they do. I think we said this in the last episode. There's a common barber somewhere.
Okay,
don't
put them on screen together. If you're gonna reuse a hairstyle, that's fine. But all I'm saying is don't put them on screen together.
Maybe they're twins. Maybe they're twins. You never know.
I don't think they're twins, or at least they
look like twins, aside from maybe the eyes. Honestly. Kind of hard to tell the eyes in the background.
It's probably just a random background character. They just edited the skin slightly, which I have done sometimes to make like background characters and stuff. I'm like, hey, this Minecraft skin I have? I'm just gonna like change the eyes, maybe the hair a little bit. I don't know, slightly different outfit. Wow, look at this new background character, guys.
Yeah, unrelated, but is that what Ninja's name was this whole time? Was short for Christian Ninja? That makes so much sense now.
Oh,
yeah.
The fans.
Be gone! Be gone, shirt! It's like Rahul.
Oh god.
Oh, also, I forgot to mention. I think the description of this episode. I read that out. I think. Oh wait, no, I didn't. So I know someone said something about Aphmau getting more difficult to hide, but maybe that was me in this description, actually. No, it wasn't. I don't know where I got that from.
I think it was in the original description, something about Aphmau getting harder to hide.
Is that?
No. Which, I mean, not exactly very difficult now in this case.
No way. Hang on!
I like who just like hesitates for a while, like, is that what I think it is?
Is that a drowning maiden?
I'd better continue to observe just to make sure she's really drowning.
Oh god.
Yeah, I'd better go and save. A good thing I already took off my shirt before knowing that. My Jacob from Twilight senses were tingling.
Aphmau, that's what happens when you have lungs.
Every version of Aphmau drowns at some point.
Oh
Even
god.
the one that was born in the water.
Even the one that could canonically swim by her base nature.
Hey, are you awake?
By the way...
Are you awake? Did he just ask that to a sign?
By the way, her turning
her eyes closed.
By the way, she's so lucky when she turned human that she actually appeared with some sort of pants/dress attached to her, because if not, she would have been butt naked. Well, not butt naked.
Wait,
her top would have been covered.
wait, that's a good point.
Didn't
that happen in season 1? Wasn't that like the implication? But like she was like that, like Aaron had to like wrap her up, and that was the whole thing. Was that he was carrying her naked around, you know, before we could find place for her. Yeah, so that already happened.
Yeah,
I mean,
so,
as far as mature themes go, they restrain themselves a little bit here. And
the
the
magic here actually just gave her like a skirt/dress thing to cover up her newfound legs because she lost.
Yeah, the magic was like, yeah, I'm gonna give you a pass this time, dog. You've already suffered enough.
You need some pants/dress.
You need some pants.
Pants.
She better not be dead.
Or at least a skirt. I don't know what that is, actually. Probably a skirt.
I'll get in serious trouble.
What?
I don't know.
How would you get? Okay, how would you get in trouble for this?
Because Aaron got in trouble season 1 for doing more of the same thing, or you know, perceived trouble.
Damn it!
You didn't drown her. I think. I don't remember you drowning her.
Just like that's what people like observing were like. Hey, he didn't drown her, did he? Hell no.
You kicked me! Why?
Listen, I'm sorry, all right, but you just can't go off talking about wanting to hurt children.
Yeah,
That merchant.
valid.
Yeah. Just, you know, Zane was kicked from the server. Reason. Talking about hurting children.
Oh, God.
So those hellspawn are still waiting for their bread? Serves them right.
Do you not know what bread is? How long have you been in the human world? How long have you been in the human world? At least for like a year at this point? Shouldn't you know what bread is?
It depends if Aaron even has bread on the ship or not. I mean, apparently he doesn't.
I mean, actually, to be fair, eating bread on the seas probably wouldn't be smart on the basis that bread expires really fast, and unless you're like doing constant like docking, if your main food supply was bread, you'd have to have like a lot of salt and a lot of preservatives or a way to preserve them. Really,
well, I mean, that is why, you know, salt was used as preservatives for, you know, other stuff like fish, for example. So, you know, possibly. But then again, maybe pirates just had really bad teeth stereotypically because they were eating stale bread constantly. You never know.
Probably.
Darn!
I'm not sure if you noticed, Crab, but we need food too. As soon as we're stocked up, we can leave.
I mean, we could always cook some crab.
Yes, I think he already made that in the first episode, not gonna lie.
Listen, it's free food. I mean, I don't know if eating a mermaid would taste good on the basis that they're like half human and kind of gross. But I mean,
well, I assume the fish half would be the part that would get eaten first, if not the only part.
I would hope that's the only part. Oh God!
I say as a vegetarian with no stakes in the matter.
Useful and go fishing or something.
Oh, why you're not a pescatarian?
No, I'm not. That feels hypocritical to me.
Fish? Why don't you
Look
do
at him
it,
jab.
fearless leader? I'll supervise.
Really? Then how about I use you as a goddamn bait?
Oh God!
Try.
I'm gonna give that one half a point in the counter. It technically works, but it still felt a little bit forced by the delivery.
Fine. I'll go get some fish, but don't expect me to provide for you or the mermaid.
I mean, I don't imagine.
So you're going to go get some fish for just yourself?
Stupid.
Under protest?
I guess. Oh,
Apologies.
Aaron just jumped. Anyways,
Full damage. What is that?
Anyways, Lawrence is here with his new VA. I miss Sebastian Todd. I think his new VA does a good job.
I haven't heard him say anything yet.
Oh,
and honestly,
well,
I was convinced his new VA was going to be righted out at some point, so we'll see.
Well, I've heard his new VA in the Diaries episode. Aphmau on our main channel for the Diaries anniversary.
Oh,
And like she did,
oh,
like,
that's right, the one that I was going to review, and then I like left to
And
somewhere.
then-
I think it was yeah, that's before I went to Peru, and I forgot about it. Yeah,
And she also did like
Dang
she also did like My Bodyguard's like a Shadow Knight or something with Lawrence as well at one point.
Also, wait a second. I was about to say, why is the official cast list to be? I was going to look up the VA's name, and it says official cast list to be posted in 24 hours. I was like, why? Oh, because they probably didn't want the spoiler of the characters who appear in this episode, namely Lawrence. So, okay, fair enough then.
I mean,
Cheers
that
for the
list
wait.
did spoil something though.
No, yeah, you did mention a spoiler to me about a character who's in this that I'm surprised you had the information on. But there you go.
What? No, not Lady Bish. No, she's not in this.
Then where did you see that name? Where was that?
It
Why
was
did that
in
come up
that.
in
It was in
conversation?
that temporary cast list that she put in there as like a joke.
Oh,
And it
there
was
was a
not-
temporary cast list. Okay.
That wasn't even true. But like there's Lady Bish in there. But I was making.
That would explain why it was spelled that way, because it was the joke. I don't, and the way that you said that in the server, it made it seem like she would change the official spelling and expect people not to notice. But no, okay, that makes more sense.
Her name's just a swear now. That'd be actually hilarious if her name was like an actual swear. Because then anytime
that was the joke, that someone was like supposed to like slip up at some point or like make that connection in their minds. That was already the plan.
No, but I think it'd be funny though if her name was actual. It just became the actual swear. So then it's like whenever like characters have to address her, they just have to swear, and then Ava's like, that's not nice to call her that. It's like, no, that's her name. It's like, rude. How rude.
Yeah, I'm sure that would happen at some point. I mean, that's the thing. I don't think anyone ever discussed Lady Bish around Ava, so I mean that never came up.
They didn't discuss much of Deimos at all for obvious reasons. They didn't really talk about it.
Yeah, no, it's not doesn't make for the most pleasant conversation. That's fair.
Yeah, it's like we just wanna like breed you humans like cattle and then harvest your souls. You cool with that, Ava?
Yeah, because we murdered you all, very sustainably. You know how it goes. And technically speaking, humans do know how it goes. That's what happened to several species on our planet.
Oh god.
The finest service always takes a little time.
Also, very interesting new accent he's got going on. He sounds a bit like Marlon Brando.
That I don't think.
My boy, look at him massacre my boy.
Because I'm pretty sure this is the VA from those other Aphmau videos, but I'm definitely sure this is not right out. I don't know.
It doesn't matter. It sounds like Marlon Brando.
Oh my.
No, like when the reason I was saying like write it out would have been a candidate was because of the actual video. Yes, where it discusses that. Yeah, it does in fact sound like, well, he doesn't sound as much like Lawrence as he used to, or like Sebastian Todd as he used to, but it was close enough and could definitely have emulated that. But yeah, this is a little bit different, you know what I'm saying? See,
ye old Italian. Oh god, it's the guy with no chest! You have nothing there! No nipples, nothing! There's nothing there!
My boy, they took the scribbles off my boy.
They didn't just take the scribbles, they also took off the chest, the abs, just like the general pectoral areas. There's nothing!
Okay, in all fairness, I think for the characters that didn't have defined abs, that is how their chest tended to look.
Okay, well, there's no chub either. There's no chub. There's no nothing.
No, that's what I'm saying. That you presume that they either have chub or they have just neutral or something, and that's the implication if they don't have abs, because you have to go out of your way to put those in.
Okay, listen, I know how Aphmau's assets work. No, I know how Aphmau's assets work. She has the ab assets. She just lay on any skin. I know.
No, yeah,
she does.
I
know
understand
how her
that.
skin assets work.
I understand, but think about like every other character who's like shown either their chest or their stomach or something. Even like Aphmau herself in Love Live Paradise, minus like the random like like strip that you had from the swimsuit that went like halfway through.
Okay, yeah, but keep in mind that was before Aphmau drew had been a trash or whoever's drawing all the skins. For these role plays.
I guess while Bit of Trash was around, Aphmau never asked her to draw Chub, I suppose.
Then okay, but like I don't know, I hate there's nothing there. Like then just give him an actual shirt if you're not gonna put anything there. It just looks weird. Like look at Lawrence here. Imagine Lawrence had nothing there. It wouldn't look as weird, but it still look a little bit weird.
Still see it. Because it's Lawrence and he must and it must be canon.
It must be canon. Listen, Aphmau must be swooning to him.
The little ones first.
Which makes you wonder what she feels about the Godfather.
Fine, go to
Oh.
No. Oh, come on. Fine.
Thank you.
Only women and
Sorry
children
we're
can
so
get
late.
bread.
Robinson's place first, so we waited here. May I get 2 loaves of?
Such generosity. But sure.
Yep, this is Lawrence, all right.
A glimpse of beauty like yours is worth more than gold.
Ew, yuck!
Not the reaction that children tend to have to Lawrence flirting, because they all tend to swoon equally in the Aphmau fan base.
Respect to your vows, of course.
Married
Allow
woman.
me this small honor.
Oh my goodness. Just making it worse.
Here you are, my lady. Don't be a stranger.
You might want to be a stranger for your vows, for your husband. You will not cheat on your husband. You will not cheat on your husband.
Wait, no, okay. Mini theory time. Lawrence has given away so many free samples, he's currently going out of business, and he's therefore going to join the crew because he's got other options.
Well, actually, he did take her money. He did take her money. He just like the honor was handing her the bread.
Okay.
Hey, mister?
Listen, the honor was Keisha got bread. Or
oh, okay.
It was that.
Yes, it's Keisha bread. Yeah, no, yeah. She Keisha's vows did not last.
Oh God, poor Keisha.
Poor husband.
And stop!
Anyways, the child said, "Could you stop being gross?" To which Lawrence would have said, "Never."
Please, sir, may we get 2 fresh loaves too? Is this enough?
Save your coin for another day. These
Free bread.
Really?
He's like the opposite of the Godfather. He gives away generously.
And try not to eat it all in one bite.
I will say, so far, my only real concern with Lawrence's
Challenge accepted.
my only real concern with this episode and Lawrence's performance is, I think one of the aspects of Lawrence I feel like we're missing is Lawrence's energy, because he feels very lax, very smooth, but he doesn't have the Sebastian Todd energy.
Okay, that is normally how he starts. Like that like Ted's energy was always like meant to be a contrast. It's kind of like with Gareth, where he started off being like very smooth and down here and everything, and then like the manic energy was meant to be like again like a contrast between like what he was before, and that's why the Peppermint freaking out was so funny at first, and then it became like his entire personality. Lawrence hasn't gone through that same flanderization, so he's still able to be smooth, at least for now, before something major happens to then kick that in.
Because I feel like Lawrence, or at least for all I've seen with Lawrence in this VA in general, it always feels like Lawrence is always stuck and smooth, and he never at any point goes even close to like higher energy.
Well, I mean, he hasn't been given any reason to as of right now in the video. We'll see what happens.
Whoa, we're so lucky! Come on, guys! Let's go eat! Yay! We get some bread! Can't wait to stuff my face!
Oh, and he's dead.
Again.
Lawrence, you're dead.
Hey,
Not
you.
Lawrence. What was it? Dante, you're
It
dead.
was Dante, you're dead. Yes. Imagine if Dante's just a child in the
Bread.
show.
Well, I don't think an hour has gone by yet, has it?
Aaron? The Aaron Saber. What the hells are you
Wait,
doing all the way?
oh my god! Aaron has a last name, and it's not
He
like
normally
it.
does. Yeah, I was gonna say he normally has a
It's
last name.
not.
It's just not.
I
Yeah.
didn't catch that before. Aaron has a last name, and it's not Lycan. Aaron Saver. Oh my god.
Which is interesting because I mean, is that savor as in like to savor something or savory the taste, like the C, or is it saber with a B because that implies mifwa? So if we're talking, if Lycan implies werewolf, I don't know.
Well, okay. The thing about Mifwa though is Mifwas can't hide their ears, or Mifwa. That's only a werewolf thing.
Mermaids in general can't hide their tails, and yet
Yeah,
Aphmau
but
found a way.
No, Mifwa, and also Mifwa aren't even canon to this universe, anyways, because Kawaii-chan's not even a Mifwa in this universe. Kawaii-chan's just a regular girl. She's just a human when we saw her that one time, or like that 2 times during season 1.
As far as we know, their kind is in hiding, and it's only by the power of the moon black tears that they can manifest their true form.
Sure.
Secretly, all this time, Aaron has hated water because cat, and yet he was unable to do so. But his love for Aphmau compelled him to save her.
I feel like if Aaron was a cat in this universe, that would be kind of concerning because what cats do to fish.
No, yeah, well, I mean, what vampires do to humans are the same situation. Given Aphmau's history with Twilight, you never know.
Maybe saber, as in the sword kind of saber.
These are the claws of a killer.
It may be saber, as in like sword saber, not
True. Yeah, I mean, originally, because obviously saber versus saber tooth, that's why they were called that, because their teeth looked like sabers, and that's why that's where the leadership term came from.
Out here.
Life's got a funny way of dragging me places,
It also could be a satyr, It could be half goat, we don't know.
But also, Irene done got and messed up because she did, like, if Aaron in all her universes has last names in, like, potentially other families, like different families, when Irene reincarnated him, she directly did it into Lycan bloodline. Why would you do that, Irene? Are you insane?
You're only just noticing this after like 8 years?
Yeah, no, but this is the first time we had another version of Aaron confirmed with another last name. So we can't this is the only other time we had Aaron last name confirmed. So I was just going off the assumption every Aaron is still Aaron Lycan, even if they're not Lycan cursed, or Lycan cursed may not be a thing in the context of that story.
I mean, the fact that it was the fact that it was that demonic broadsword was basically designed to get rid of werewolves versus him being reincarnated as a werewolf, and also just in general, I feel like of all places to choose to reincarnate someone, because remember, like Michael said that she chose these people, that was definitely a major oversight. So I've always thought that was a very strange thing to
Irene, these are very irresponsible choices. Why would you? Listen, if I was choosing people to reincarnate people into, I would not choose a cursed bloodline.
Maybe she struck a deal with Shad. Free Aaron's from your grasp, and I'll reincarnate him, but you get to choose which family or something. You know.
What? So Shad's like, you know what? Sure, I'm gonna screw him over in the long run.
Absolutely. Doesn't that sound like a Shad thing to do?
I don't know. I mean, Shad is more angry at Irene than anything.
Yes, and what better form of punishment for Irene than the people she's trying to save suffering because she tried to save them?
Maybe, I don't know.
I mean, that's what Ian Wart was doing, right? Everything that she fought to return, to protect will return to nothing. That was like the major thing. That was like his direct form of revenge against her.
Girl, I think you'll need to introduce me to her.
What? No, there's no goddamn way I'm letting you make a pass at her.
Larval ain't happening here. Larval ain't happening.
That's what you think. The Sval father is gonna find a way.
That was a Lawrence song, by the way.
No, I had a couple of ideas. Originally, I was gonna do a boy band song for Gareth, Dante, and Lawrence together. Then I thought of doing the Magikarp song for Gareth specifically, and then I scrapped the original trio idea. made a Dante song instead, and then just like Lawrence kind of got lost in the ether there. So no, there's no Lawrence song yet.
We need to do a Lawrence song now. I mean, probably not based off Mermaid Tales Lawrence, unless we get a lot more from him in the next few episodes. I mean, preferably folks at least do a My Street version of him, because there's still a bit more meat to chew on with My Street Lawrence, obviously.
Yeah.
There's no harm in a friendly competition.
Oh, there's no damn way. I know you.
This is the thing, when Lawrence was introduced, he was definitely like this, and then Dante came in and took his place, and then Travis came in and took his place.
I'm not letting you bed this one.
Well,
Never thought I'd see.
This is the second time he's made that implication. Or well, technically third if you count the nesting thing. So
you'd fall for a woman.
By the way, this is the second time Lawrence in a show has been a merchant. I'm pretty sure OG Lawrence was a merchant in Diaries.
I thought he was a god.
Was he?
Yeah, even back in Metelli, I'm pretty sure he was a god. Yeah.
Never mind. I don't know why I thought he was a merchant. Well, that's because I was thinking of Diaries Rebirth because he appeared when Aphmau made it there, and like he was. I thought he was doing merchant stuff.
Before he was supposed to, yeah.
Just someone I need to protect.
We had Orange Hair Lawrence in that show. Or we initially got Orange Hair Lawrence.
Well, yeah, because Orange Hair Lawrence was from Diaries before, and then was referenced in My Streets.
Thought you were getting out of the mercenary gig.
Which implies that in every reality that Lawrence has this hair, it means that Cadenza got to him.
Holy hells, man.
Well, okay. Wait, here's the thing. When you dye your hair, you have to re-dye it. So, honestly, my personal theory for My Street Lawrence is his hair actually is brown normally.
Oh wait, no, yeah,
he dyed it orange.
Yeah, no, that's actually what he says in the episode. My sister dyed my hair in reference to him having orange hair in that conversation with Gareth. So yeah, it's just the reverse situation, which I guess means that Irene preserved his soul in the way that she remembered him, and not the way that he was originally born.
Yeah,
I guess that works.
I don't know. She just liked brown hair Lawrence a lot more. She was like, he looks so much better.
This is the version that I swooned for secretly, so this is the version that must be preserved for all time.
This is the version I will get to flirt with myself insert that I made.
I'm pretty sure that out of universe, the reason that Orange Hair Lawrence disappeared is because Aphmau didn't like the design, and they just made him hotter to herself. I'm convinced that's the reason why.
Oh, probably. That's why every other future version of Lawrence has the brown hair and never references the orange hair again.
And why all the VAs make us swoon and yeah, all that stuff. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I last saw your dirty mug. You clean up pretty well.
Oh,
still alive somehow. You better be keeping you.
Just because I speak to you like this, of course, people are going to start shipping us. Be careful. Aaron, we're sharing screen time.
Your ass out of trouble without
Laren,
Arrants. There you go.
It hasn't been easy.
Arrants.
You were always the best swordsman I hired. You know, if you're looking for a job...
Oh, sorry, brother. I work for myself now. I've got my own ship and my own set of problems.
Yeah, he says his own ship's called the SSR now.
Yeah, and his own set of problems also called the SSR now.
Well, there's no problem a merchant can solve. What do you need? Food, water, weapons, explosives?
Dude, I would take every one if I could.
Explosives?
I don't have the coin for anything more than
That
food.
sounds dangerous, man.
I
don't know if I trust Aphmau around explosives. I feel like she'll eat them or set them off.
or give them a flower crown, which will then in turn set them off. Yeah.
Or give them to the children as a gift.
Yeah, no, she will throw them like she did.
Oh God! Hey! Throws dynamite at their face. Oh God!
Hey, child, take this lovely candle I lit. I mean, we say that, but you know, a couple of D&D sessions ago, I'm pretty sure that you had our characters make a Molotov cocktail by accident and throw it in a market stand. So you know.
Oh,
Aaron.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, the perfume that had cabbage in it. Yeah.
Yeah, wow, listen, I didn't know cabbage was that bad to inhale. Very improv that.
Yeah, I need everyone to notice that in chat. When I mentioned like Aiden's like DMing style, this is what you get, and it is the best. It is the best.
Aaron, you finally got yourself your own ship and you're gonna do your crew dirty like that? Tell you what, for you, I'll give you a crate at half the price.
Oh, thank you. But
Wait, hold on. A crate of what?
wait, which one?
The fun one.
Explosives? Why
Over
explosives?
here.
Yeah, please be feathers. Please be feathers. Please be
I don't know
feathers.
how long you're staying, but you might want to think about getting your ass out of here soon.
What? Wait, why? What do you mean?
This side.
I heard about the diving competition. Caspian's put a hit on you, and my gang is after you right now.
Abyssia has all sorts of trouble right now.
Abyssia.
What do you know, Lawrence?
You know,
Sure you've-
Abyssia is a very scary name for the place you're at.
Honestly, yeah. Who named the town that? Anyway.
Oh, we love Abyssia.
Mhm.
It's like, oh,
Missing, and a lot of them. It's not just here, but every port within 10 leagues of here has the same story.
It could be Gorilla of the Woods. There's a wild gorilla on the loose, Aaron.
Oh, shit.
If you care about your woman, you'll get the hell out of here, and soon.
Got it. Thanks, Lawrence.
Yeah, I hope she doesn't get carried up by any mysterious men. Cuts to Aphmau being carried up by the mysterious man from earlier.
That's not it. There's also rumors of a phantom ship in this area.
All that nonsense is bullshit.
oh my god, it's
There's
called the
always-
Black Lullaby!
There's
You were
some
talking
news
about
to
this earlier. What if the Phantom ship is called the Black Lullaby?
That's it. There you go. All right, we'll see. We'll
Because,
let
like,
that one up.
when I watched the video, I didn't originally have the idea, but then once you said, oh, what if that's Aaron's ship name? I was like, wait, what if that's the ghost ship's name? I was thinking, it's like,
But that would also make sense because the Black Pearl in the first Pirates of the Caribbean movie was in fact, a haunted ship because all the crew were then like cursed into immortality with like being ghosts in the moonlight actually as well.
Oh
Moonlight
no,
revealed their true form.
That is, that's not good.
Yeah.
And believe me, when someone dies, they're just dead. There's nothing after that.
For your sake.
He doesn't believe in the afterlife, which we know canonically exists in this universe or multiverse, or at least in the Meister universe. The afterlife con.
He'll learn
I
eventually.
better hope so. There's a guy out there you don't want to run into. He appears out of nowhere and he's looking for someone. He's strong too.
Hey guys, who are you talking about? Ah, it's him! He appears out of nowhere, so why not?
They call him the Wolf.
Well, I guess it's a good thing I've
Okay,
never met anyone.
so so going back. Okay, there's something I need to say here.
Go
So,
on. I thought something
in
really
the-
funny, but continue.
in that original screenshot I sent Jacob of like the fake craft cast list,
Which I didn't look at.
well, you know what was one of the names on there? The Wolf.
Yeah.
The Wolf. Like that's literally on there. Obviously, there are a lot of dumb stuff like Aphmau's real brother, Good Ian, Keston, Keston, which has next to it Jessica Bravo, the only non-question mark. You know,
I see.
but the Wolf has actually been foreshadowed in here. But like, I'm also wondering something.
I'm wondering something too. It was really funny, but go ahead. What are you wondering first?
So, remember the last time we watched a show where someone was looking for someone and pursuing them relentlessly? It was a 10-episode show.
Looking for someone and pursuing them relentlessly for 10 episodes.
One of the two people in the scene were in that show. And here's a hint, it's not Aaron.
Oh, one of those. Because I mean, there are only options. But yeah, fair enough. I guess if Aaron were there, it'd be two
Void
editions,
Paradox. In Void
Yeah.
Paradox. There was the evil Mirror Lawrence trying to kill our Lawrence for the Void. And since the multiverse is involved
Like,
with
count as him, one of them hunting someone relentlessly, if he's the one being hunted. I don't know, maybe.
but like I am wondering because obviously wolves are associated with Aaron, or at least in other universes.
Oh, if there's a mirror Aaron that's hunting him, you mean?
Yeah, and there's obviously in like the original song at the end of the first episode, Crimson Dreamer, and there's a Realm Breaker, and half the voices Aphmau heard said Aaron's name or were in relation to Aaron. Only like I think 2 of them, maybe 3 were, maybe 2 at max, 3 weren't really, but like some of them directly named dropped Aaron. So I am wondering if whatever this wolf is, or the wolf, or whatever, whoever that is mere Aaron hunting from. Granted, in Void Paradox, it was Lawrence from MCD being teleported to Void Paradox world, being hunted, and Aaron has not been teleported worlds, but still, I am wondering if somehow maybe this thing pursuing it is after our Aaron, or the Aaron of this world for some reason. Maybe someone's hunting down
Sunset
Aaron.
Paradise.
Oh God. But yeah, no, that's kind of what I'm thinking. I don't really have much to base this off of besides theories, and me having a feeling that obviously the multiverse is involved, and I'm wondering if they're going to sequel the Void more.
Welcome to my content in 2018 that you complained about me making.
Hey, some of your theories were super crackpotty. Like, mine at least have some level of basis based off stuff. Some of your theories back in the day were borderline crackpotty. Like, oh, Kawaii-chan actually has powers, okay? No, you see, Gene, he can erase memories. That is so crackpot. Like, that is...
There's no evidence of either of those things in all the alternate versions of the characters.
Yeah, only in alternate versions. Like, the versions we have are down-to-earth versions of them, completely divorced from their MCD counterpart, or mostly divorced from their MCD counterparts, technically speaking. Because,
yeah, I mean, it's definitely easy to say that nowadays. I mean, I can see that theory in 2016 posted in 2017. You know, around the time when they were very much not divorced from themselves. Like,
yeah, I primarily think those theories are so crackpot where it's like, I don't even see how like those, like, this kind of speculation is just based off previous stories and based off the fact that the multiverse is actively involved here. I'm just wondering with the wolf that it could be an alternate version of Aaron, especially because we weren't giving really a description here. Keep in mind, we're not giving a description of the wolf or
aside from, I guess, like what he does. We don't get a physical description. We get a description of how that thing acts.
Oh my God! What if the wolf is actually MCD Aaron? Oh, that would actually be crazy.
Why would it be MCD Aaron specifically and not the mirror thing you proposed earlier?
No, what if it's MCD Aaron, but MCD Aaron is here alongside his weird mirror assassin counterpart, and actually the Void, instead of just doing Lawrence hypothetically and booting him to Void Paradox World to send a weird mirror copy after him, like the MCD versions of a majority of the Diaries characters, minus maybe Irene / Aphmau, were all booted to other universes, being relentlessly pursued by weird mirror doppelgangers.
The only thing that I would cause me to question that would be the timing of when MCD Lawrence was sent over, which was I think actually even before Aaron was introduced.
No, he was introduced midway through season 1.
For mid season 2. Okay, fair enough. Well, in any case, it's like it would depend on like where exactly we were, because if it was any time in like recent diaries, that would not work. But if it was something before that he just I guess never seemed to bring up, because I guess Lawrence never brought it up in conversation with Aphmau.
Honestly, actually my theory behind that is his memories got erased. Like after the whole Void Paradox situation gets resolved, if it does get resolved, my fan theory right now is that Lawrence's memories got erased of that whole of like the whatever like few weeks to maybe few months time period he was gone. And
Gene just shows up and goes boop.
Well, not Gene, obviously. Whatever, like instrumental damage.
Well, I don't know. Actual MCD Gene, that would work.
True. But also, that would also mean MCD Gene is somehow made his way to the Boy Paradox world, which he didn't, to our knowledge.
Well, I mean, or he just was waiting for us when he came back from the Boy Paradox world, like he obviously did at some stage.
Maybe.
Yeah, because it could have been at the other side of wherever like the port to bring him back was just gone.
That would be a crazy plot twist, but I don't know.
I mean, if anything, who's likely to mess with little Lawrence?
Actually, I don't know if Gene had that much, but I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I don't really remember much of Gene having much of a relationship with Lawrence back in MCD until like
aside
season
from both
3.
being Shadow Knights.
Like season 3 kind of gave them a bit of a dynamic, but like in season 1 and 2, they didn't have a dynamic at all.
Or not a visible one, but remember when those two things were conceived and how much knowledge they would have had of like stuff that happens, especially while Lawrence was away, because he was away for some time in the Nether.
Anyways, scene. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say what I thought of something funny was like when I heard the wolf was lurking around, I just thought of the plush just zooming around.
Oh
so,
god!
just like ninja style, just attacking people.
Steal.
Be careful. Well, my good friend, this should last you more than a couple of weeks.
Thanks, Lawrence. You're a lifesaver.
Unless it all blows up at once, in which case it won't last a couple of
Tell
weeks.
everyone where you got your deal. The Emerald Fang is always the best place to
Don't
buy.
say emeralds. You're triggering my trauma response.
You already have lingering potions. It's too close for comfort.
Missing women. Wait, where's Half?
Well, she's a mermaid. I don't know. Maybe the kidnapping rules don't apply to mermaids. Not that
Well,
you
I
know
mean, as far as
No.
he knew, she like either stays on the boat or she like dives into the ocean.
Well, she's a beauty in the water. Angel
She's
on
out the water now.
That's so stupid.
Yeah.
How much food does he expect me to bring back?
Apparently, you said enough for yourself. Apparently.
Yep. Well, there we go. Speaking of Aphmau being taken somewhere.
Aphmau! She has legs?
I mean, yes, I'd say there's a part to focus on, but also, focus on the part she's being carried away. Zane, we need you to snip. You must snip now.
Wait, she has legs and is being carried by another man-human! This is not
Man-human.
good.
As opposed to Golden thing. Yeah.
It's like the female mermaid.
Where did they come from? They weren't part of the scene at all. They didn't say anything. Why were they there?
They walked over and be like, "Wow, is that a burnt crab with diseases?"
It's like, oh hey, a burnt crab. Oh wait, no, we're fading. Okay, never mind.
Oh my god, is
I
that
think that was like a remnant. I'm guessing that was like an edit that they were gonna do something there, but eventually decided not to.
Oh my god, is that a gray crab? Because Zane's obviously gray.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not over that from last time. It was so dumb. Aphmau, your clothes also magically transformed. not just your pants/skirt thing. Your like top transformed a little bit because like your sleeves are like.
Of course, it has to match, right? we can't have unmatching clothing that's magically put onto someone. That's like Disney rules.
You're finally awake.
Why is he sitting like Zane in the MCD
If
rebirth?
you did, you went
Look
to
at
heaven.
him.
Yeah, because you got to show off you can do that. Yeah.
And obviously, whoa!
Whoa! I have legs again!
Don't hold your legs like that.
Oh yeah, because she's wearing a skirt and she's like holding her legs open and staring at them when he's sitting in front of her. So he.
I mean, she could have just lifted them up. But...
I assume she doesn't have underwear. Oh.
Well, I assume she has magical underwear personally, considering that that the other clothes seem to exist. This is a George Lucas production.
Magic underwear.
What do you mean you have legs?
Oh, and
Well, she does, doesn't she?
now she has a concussion too.
Yeah.
Not the most graceful thing, are you?
Hey, she got up immediately. That's more she was able to do last time.
Let me assure you, I did not touch you. I have prepared undergarments over there.
What do you mean you didn't touch her? You carried her in here.
You can.
I think that's more being like, hey, I didn't do anything to you while you were sleeping.
Fair
As
enough.
well as a human does!
Hello?
If it was an Aphmau doing this, they would probably be concerned if that something happened, or they tried something while you were knocked out.
I think you hit your head somewhere.
Yes, on the table just now.
That's amazing!
And the beer, drop the beer.
You're welcome.
Did she? Are you kidding me?
Oh, Whoa. Feeling gross.
I like how the audio is clearly not stock audio, but one of the the laughers was much louder than everyone
They're
else.
so beautiful, just like mermaids. Wow.
They look like just regular women. Your point? I don't know.
I need to make human friends.
Put undergarments on. You're indecent.
Oh.
Wait.
Oh no.
Well, I guess there's the answer. No
Oh,
magical
God.
underwear. Unless the magic was to disappear.
Hi, you're so beautiful. Can we be friends?
What?
Well, I recognize this
There
group.
you are.
Caspian, who is this?
I saved her from drowning. She's clearly suffering from the sea crazies.
Wow.
That's a medical thing.
Gone from sea craze to seeing that his sea madness, like they can't get that
You
straight.
saved her. And he prepared me undergarments.
What?
Oh.
No. I said I
Hey, well, I guess she was listening after all.
had something. What, like?
Caspian?
Oh, you poor thing.
What? I mean, as far as you know, he sewed them himself.
Let's get her a bath. Respectfully, you smell, darling.
Follow
Well,
me,
she has
Bruce?
been swimming in seawater.
Okay.
Why do they all go for him?
Just shut up. Ugh.
I mean, he approached 3 of them, so I don't know if that counts or
Thank you
not.
so much. Is this what friends do?
Oh my goodness, wait a second. This is Aphmau in a bathroom with her girl with her gal pals. We haven't seen that in ages.
Friends. Right.
Also, this. Oh yeah, right.
Don't mind her. She's in love with Caspian.
Well, I mean, is that? Why does that matter in terms of like being friends
I
with
think
someone?
she's jealous, and they're not really considering her friends. She's just jealous. It's like, oh right, yeah, sure, we're friends.
Jealous of
So-
who? She doesn't even know who Caspian is.
Speaking of which, I'm bringing him his evening beer.
Oh, not if I get there first.
Thank you again, friend.
Oh, it's Shell. Bye, love.
She's named after shells? Wow! That's
Who
amazing!
named someone Shell?
Well, I mean, I have heard that name, not least of all because of DreamWorks.
Whoa, let me in!
Zane, there you are. Let's see if I can. It's not opening.
This window
Oh,
is
I
not
thought they were
open.
just gonna break the window.
I need to get out of there
What?
now!
She's not a werewolf.
She can still break glass, technically.
Oh, right. Yes, I can figure this.
No, that reminds me. One of my favorite Aphmau videos of all time is the Senpai Madness one. But like, you know, like the 5 like storytime videos in like 2015 that she did with Sky Media. It's one of the best moments in that one is absolutely when Barney goes inside of the school to hide in order to, and then like the prompt is Barney appears from his hiding spot to confess something, and then the second later he just breaks the window, goes, "Ah!" Oh my goodness.
It's out. I've got legs. I can do this. I better get back to Aaron. I mean, Captain.
I mean, you managed to stairs immediately. I must say that was actually pretty impressive.
Right. I'll be
Well, I mean,
worried.
she had practice.
Yeah, I guess.
A whole season was practice, actually. Well, that man had so drunk.
Leaving so soon.
Yes.
Yes.
Did you put on the undergarments? Because I sewed them myself, and I really want someone to use them. It took me ages, okay?
Are you upset that I'm not saying goodbye?
No. What? Huh?
Naive
Goodbye,
app now is back.
Wait.
He's
Where are you
trying to hit
going?
on her so
To find my
bad. He's
captain.
not good at it.
I'm not sure where.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like he's got enough girls
Yes.
after him, really. but,
Captain, are you a part of a
Which now I'm realizing this, we just like have another character that's hitting on Aphmau when we just introduce Lawrence back into the scene.
Oh yeah, no, Lawrence would have hit on her based off his interactions. Like, oh, a lady.
Hmm.
I am. We travel a lot. I love the ocean. It's my home.
Honestly, I reckon that if Travis weren't already the prince in this world, Caspian would have been Travis.
Really?
I feel the same way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe even Dante the diver.
About the ocean, that is. Been sailing all my life.
Wow, you're so lucky. I just started sailing.
Then you've got a lot to learn.
That's right. Oh. My legs make me hungry.
Hey. you
My
like
legs
diving?
make me hungry.
I guess exercise.
Human trying to court her? I better keep an eye on this.
I like how all he's seen so far is him like leading her somewhere, but also him like carrying her, and he presumes that's what human courtship is. Probably because that's what he saw Aaron do. But okay.
Yeah. I mean, that's pretty much what Aaron did in season 1.
Ooh. Montage. Wait, hold on. Wait, no, she just jumped it again. But she can't swim with her legs. Wait a second. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Get back. Oh, wait, no. Okay, she climbed
She didn't
up
transform
herself.
back. Apparently, the rules are different now for some reason. The rules have changed.
I mean, she was already, using her legs like in the water beforehand. But I thought she just couldn't swim with her legs, and that's why she was drowning. It was the shock from before, but she seems to be perfectly fine now.
No, it's probably the shock because, like, you go from leaving your mouth open all the time underwater to suddenly having lungs and a flash of light, and you took on tons of water all of a sudden that you're kind of suddenly drowning and panicking.
I guess so. Now my question is, how does she use her legs to impulse herself that much to get back onto the boardwalk? Was that a Mario jumping sound effect in that song?
I don't know. I think it was just like the beat.
I mean, right as he was after she jumped as well, it's perfect. Kill a vibe, and Zane is killing the vibe. Nice. All right. You know what? Levi drink for appropriate selection of song.
Don't be shy, stay the whole night, 'cause we gotta...
You're an amazing diver. I've never seen someone dive into the ocean with such grace.
I don't see someone dive out of the ocean with such grace. I'm still over that.
For once, I'm honored to lose to someone.
The ocean's my
I mean, you weren't competing, right?
home. I was raised in it.
I was born in it, molded by it. By the
Oh,
time I saw the
God.
surface, I was already a woman, and by then it was nothing to me but suffocating.
I believe you too. Hey, question. How do you feel about me?
You're my new best friend, of course.
Friend?
Yeah.
Okay, no, best friend. That's the important word there.
Yeah. She has like a boyfriend, sort of. Maybe, I don't know what they are. They're something, and they weirdly flirt with each other, but kind of not really. I don't know.
Well, she said new. Well, I mean, she said new best friend. If anything, he's been nicer than Aaron had some of the time.
You're pretty neat.
Honestly, their interactions here, he's been a lot nicer to her in their first interactions than I feel like Aaron has in their initial interactions in Mermaid Tales. Because Aaron wasn't always immediately nice to her. Like, he was, like, caring for her because, like, obviously he thought she drowned, but, like, that's about all. He was still a little bit mean to her because call her stupid, being like, it's like, what are you, stupid? Granted, she was touching fire, to be fair in the context. She was touching fire, but still, probably deserved. But, like, Aaron wasn't the nicest immediately to her.
Not the first time Aphmau's touched her to fire,
Oh, God. I'm a touch of the fire. Ah! Don't touch the fire. I'm a touch of the fire. Touch of the fire.
Wait a second.
Ah!
I spent all day around you, and suddenly the memories. I now get it.
You look familiar, actually.
It's the
Maybe in
Ariel
a
curse.
dream or.
No, you urchin! Oh! Son of a
Okay, hold on. Did Zane just talk in front of him?
shitty crab! You've been biting me all day!
That's not biting. That's stabbing you.
Bugging. I think it was bugging, but yeah.
No, it's biting. Is that biting?
Just about the Zane gets kicked counter. Oh, right to Aaron's feet. Go on, pass him back again.
Oh my God, Zane ball. Where basically just kick Zane back and forth. It's the newest version of football, guys. / soccer.
Next time he tries to sniff either of them, they just start playing Zane ball, yeah.
What the? You.
Aph, legs?
Aaron, this is Caspian.
Legs?
Is another going to acknowledge that Zane is there? Any of them out of the three?
Best friend.
You know this, asshole?
You both don't look like
Manners!
Oh my god, she was about to take it literally. No,
Hold on,
you both.
Wait, how does she know what one of those looks like?
You do to her.
I don't know. Maybe her and Aaron. I don't know. Maybe she poops. I assume she poops. Does she? I assume she poops. She probably has one.
I guess, yeah. Maybe she's thinking about like, the fish one.
I mean, she has to poop out the eggs. She has to poop out the eggs regardless if they're birthed through eggs.
Yes.
Whoa, wait, what?
Where do you think the eggs come out of their mouth?
Honestly, I was actually worried for a second when they said that Aphmau was nesting. I was just gonna see like a pile of just like fish eggs just around her, just being like, my babies.
I don't know. I don't know if Aaron could like fertilize those eggs.
No, I'm not saying that he could, but I'm saying that like I was worried that her biology was going to make to dictate that was supposed to happen. And so she's like there with like obviously unfertilized eggs.
Listen,
still
in the words of Salvatore, you gotta worry about the biological clock.
yeah, and you got to research interspecies copulation as well. Both of those are Salvador quotes, and Vin wonders why my character does not like him.
Honestly, with the D&D world we have with like the rat people and the worm people, you do gotta wonder what happens if a rat person and a worm person have a baby.
Well, no, here's the thing. At the moment, we have no hybrid characters aside from the Royals.
Oh my god, if the mayor has a baby with her, actually, well, she can't. No.
Yeah, I was gonna say no. It doesn't work if it's a lesbian couple. That's the only interspecies couple that we have seen on screen so far in Occulta is a lesbian couple, and therefore no hybridization can happen.
No,
I will say that Orchid has dated female patches in her time. Yarn is a canonically a patch. That was something that I think that's on the wiki.
Well, you see, if the mayor and the cat girl were to have a child somehow biologically together, it'd be like a worm with like a cat tail and like be a furry worm with the cat ears. It'd be kind of horrifying. I'm gonna be honest. It'd be like the worm body with like cat ears and like fur all over.
What I would imagine is the worm equivalent of a mermaid, a wormmaid, if you will.
Oh my god! I want to see that. I'll do that eventually. It's hilarious.
I made the worms. I designed the worms, so I probably could.
Mermaid. And like, but they also alongside having a worm's tail, they have like a cat tail too on top of that to fit with the cat baby.
Captain.
Yep, yes.
100 gold to let her join my ship.
No. Also, she's not for sale. I can't sell a human. That's gross.
Well, I mean, you say that. This is essentially what happens to football players. They get bought and sold all the time.
Oh yeah.
No goddamn way.
Why would you do that? Hey, I don't
Zane. Ah! Why would you do that? Oh God.
Wait,
here.
That sounds like a great idea. Let's go.
Oh, Caspian, before I go, here.
She gotta give her gift of friendship.
Hope you like it.
Flower crowns.
I will treasure it.
See ya.
Achoo! Falls off.
Oh God, it just falls apart. It's like, ah!
When did she make this? 5 seconds ago.
She just keeps the flower crowns in like her skirt thing. Her skirt thing actually has like pockets secretly. She's like, okay, I got this.
But how did the flowers stay intact in that case?
They're very sturdy flowers. Very sturdy.
I guess they are.
Aphmau? What the hell did you do to get legs?
This girl has
Oh, I made a deal for Ursula.
She's just gonna torment him.
You didn't make any dangerous deals, did you? Like,
Ursula.
no one tried to take you or anything of that sort?
No, Captain. Nothing of that sort.
Although I was taken, actually. That technically did happen. Technically, it did happen.
You see, I touched a magical ball underwater, Then I got teleported to this weird glowy room where I heard a bunch of voices sounding like me, and then I woke up as a human underwater. You see?
Yeah, although honestly, knowing this series, I imagine she probably would say I touched a magical ball underwater, then a man took me, and that would be the only explanation. I would not put it past Aphmau to describe it like that, the character or the creator.
Right shoulder.
My shoulder?
Your mark is still gone.
Oh,
Yes,
so
it
they do
is.
no wait, they do
Why would it magically return if the scar if the legs return? That's not part of the deal.
I
The
don't
scales will be
know.
back as well.
I mean, they're acknowledging the scar finally, which I'm kind of glad about. They acknowledging the fact there was a scar / mark on her shoulder.
There's a distinct possibility that the comments got to them, and then they were like, "Oh wait, we forgot about that."
It's like, oh wait, oh she's supposed to have a faded.
Another mermaid thing?
I don't know.
That's not how scars work.
It's a werewolf thing.
It's gone.
The werewolf scars don't even fade. That's not even
Okay,
a thing for werewolves.
No, they just get covered in fur, so you can't see them anymore.
Oh, come on, let me have some secrets.
No secrets! You!
No secrets, no cremas.
No grimace. Is Caspian also a one-man crew?
I mean, I would have thought so. But if he has his own ship, he's probably. I mean, I don't know. Unless it's gonna be like Usopp from One Piece and just try to be the captain of this one.
Hey! Good to see you! Sail safely, okay? Bye!
I'll be extra careful. Ah! He is standing on the ledge there. What is that? Oh, I was about to say, why is he doing this? But no, I think they're flipping each other off.
See ya! Take
With Minecraft nubs.
care, bye!
Wait, is that what they're doing? I thought they were just blocking their face from each other, where they're just like, oh, I don't see you, or something.
But they're both looking directly towards each other. That wouldn't work.
Oh, never mind. You can't flip someone off in Minecraft nubs. There are no fingers.
This is why Minecraft is a child-friendly game. You can't flip people off in it.
What kind of a human gesture is that?
Ah, there you go. See?
I hate that guy. That we can agree on.
Alright, bye, Hangman!
Yeah. There it is. There it is. Of
Don't
course.
flip off Hangman's rest. They'll get upset with you.
You know what? I haven't told you this yet, but for the past couple of days, E4 Extra has been rerunning Rick and Morty from the beginning.
Hey.
I'm waiting to get to the episode with. I'm also the with the. I think tonight's probably the episode with the car battery with Much Obliged, and you know.
It means peace among worlds, like the whole flipping them off, and that's what. Oh God.
Yeah.
See you later!
Wait, no, don't do that!
Ah, that's right. The magical gesture of the middle finger that triggers mermaid transformation. What is this magic system?
What happened to me?
Listen, well, you know, the swears undo mermaid magic.
I mean, she has been getting a bit more of a sailor mouth as we've progressed into season 2. So you know.
Wait, what the?
Well, she can still breathe oxygen, I guess. You know.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the scene.
The moon looks beautiful tonight, right?
Oh, you don't like the moon.
It's beautiful, isn't it? The moon. Divine. I have to make a Harry Potter reference where I can.
It does.
This is going. We've got to go in a Son Goku transformation. Ah. Oh no! Her pink eyes that were so defining. Oh, that guy's dead.
Oh, well, he's dead already. Okay. So,
I mean, would you stay in the vicinity if you saw everyone dropping around you like that?
You know, I think I know what the threat of this show is going to be, by the way, based off the scene.
The moon. It's Majora's Mask.
Oh no, I was gonna say the void. Look at this.
Oh no, the bread. The children! Maybe, possibly. They're probably in bed for now.
Oh. So yeah, end of episode, and I'm pretty sure the void is at foot. Earlier, I referenced to void. I'm pretty sure the void is manifesting, or at least in some way, in this world, because everyone got black eyes and black tears and died.
Which is something we know the void to have done in the past. I mean, it could be, but you know, could be some other things as well. I don't speak because we've seen what void corruption looks like, and it tends to not be like on the eye specifically, and also tends to like we saw like the first time we saw any void corruption was actually in Diaries before, you know, the Irene purification thing that just like took over the surface basically.
Yeah, but like there's also, but like you have Diaries.
I guess the void has been very inconsistent. In all fairness, you know, it's been
and
very
then you
temperamentalized
have,
approach.
and then the void in Void Paradox is it summoned a warrior from another world, and then made a mirror image of him, and had that said mirror image hunt down that warrior to summon the void. But then the void got into the world and basically spread. Apparently, the void makes everything gray and dead.
And now it's using moonbeams.
Yeah, and then in the season 6 trailer, the void is taking on the appearance of a giant wolf now. Apparently,
yeah. Speaking of which, well, I mean, well, of the wolf, but yeah. Speaking of
season 8 trailer.
Oh, okay, fine. Speaking of moonbeams, actually, you know who can cast moonbeam now, but didn't have a chance to develop that? Orchid. Yeah,
of course.
We're gonna have characters with like black eyes now.
Oh, honestly, you say that, it almost makes you want to do something that's moon themed for a cult eventually. But honestly,
I mean, Orchid is in the circle of the moon, so it'd be thematically appropriate.
But keep in mind, obviously, I recently started up the Red Smoke, and that whole plot point, which I will not elaborate further for, because
that's fine. I mean, there's no reason you can't have like two lingering threats occurring simultaneously.
Yeah. I mean, we already have a lingering.
Or maybe it's not even a threat. Maybe it's just, or maybe it's like one episode where it turns out that every night people start people start crying black tears or something and trying to figure out what's going on. That'd be like a one-off mystery. That makes sense.
Yeah, honestly, I may do something like that. But yeah, no, but this is interesting. I definitely think the void's at foot, and this void and this goop has been seen in the trailer for season 6, or not season 6, season 8. So I'm kind of interested on where they're going. I'm pretty sure this is the void doing its void shenanigans, and I'm pretty sure. Oh my god, wait a minute.
That would track because Void Paradox, obviously came out slightly before, or I think it was either before or slightly during early season 6. To introduce certain concepts so they wouldn't come out of nowhere in season 6 of My Street. So potentially that's why we're playing around with these concepts right now to get the audience used to them, so they don't just happen to appear out of nowhere. And we're gonna play with dramatic irony again by the time.
No, I just said something that made me remember something.
Okay.
So in the season 6 teaser, we just see a purple eye and black goop. But in the season 6 poster, the second one, we see this weird wolf entity around the clock surrounding the end of the My Street world. And he's also associated with the goo. You know who was also name dropped in this episode?
Aaron?
Being called the Wolf. Or whoever that is. Being called the Wolf. So that wolf may be the wolf in season 8.
Yeah, or the wolf in this case, like you said, could be a different version of Aaron that transforms into this wolf, and that's why
that's connected to the void somehow.
And that's why we hear the line of I'm not gonna let you hurt people, Aaron. Again, assuming that line doesn't appear somewhere else in a My Street episode, we just haven't missed it. But yeah,
I don't know. It's I'm not gonna let you kill. I don't know. It's I'm gonna let you kill her, Aaron. Which I'm that I don't know. But yeah, I am wondering because the void so far with the season, the void's clearly tied into. Also, season 8's probably tied into it based on the fact the wolf was name dropped. and Void Paradox is probably tied in, especially them bringing back Lawrence, because they didn't have to necessarily bring back Lawrence in this context. So they maybe bring back Lawrence is tying it back to like Void Paradox in some loose way.
I suppose it would be a shame for Lawrence to only be tied to that series, considering that it almost felt like at the time of Void Paradox, it almost felt like inserting Lawrence in there was just to give people a taste of a version of Lawrence after they've been demanding it for so long, like it's been happening now. So I'm hoping that that's not the case, and they have like an actual plan for him that's not just tied to this one thing that he was given out of almost pity, essentially. From a meta perspective, that would be tragic for him. From an in-universe perspective, it has potential, but
I also do wonder as well with if Lawrence is going to appear in future episodes as well, because like I was wondering this about the Minor Demon crew from the episode 1 as well, if they're going to actually be brought back in future episodes, or if it's going to be like a one appearance thing and being like,
I mean,
yeah,
they're dead.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay.
they were in a ship on fire in the middle of the ocean. They might be dead.
Okay, but you gotta go by story logic. If you don't
no body was found. Yeah, that's true.
If there's no body, we don't have a corpse. We don't know if they're dead for sure.
Yeah, no. See, Lucinda took them in and turned them into mermaids, and they know. That's and they're helping her.
Honestly, listen, I'm gonna be fully honest at this point. I don't think Lucinda's gonna factor in this season at all. Like, this season is doing something with probably the Void, being called the Wolf. We got introduced to new mermaids, something about a black lullaby. I honestly don't think the Realm Breaker's involved. I don't think Lucinda is gonna be involved because we already have introduced a handful of new ideas.
Mm-hmm.
And concepts and like
you said I mean, we are jumping the gun again, kind of like with the logo discussion earlier, where it might have been an oversight on them, or it might have been a deliberate choice to not include it again. That is, I guess time will tell on that in that
I don't
regard.
know. I don't have much general faith with bringing Lucinda back. I don't think she's going to be involved in the season. It'd be cool. But honestly, based off how the season's going, it seems like it is not really continuing off season 1, honestly. It's using season 1 as a base, but it's like loose base because it's just taking like some of the character dynamics from season 1.
As someone who's seen
new story.
As someone who's seen a few episodes of Mixmaster season 2, we're not quite in the realms of completely ignoring it yet. So, not in the danger zone. But yeah, that's
the only episode 1 mentioned Mariana twice, and this episode Caitlyn was name dropped. But besides that, we haven't really had much in relation to season 1 at all, plot wise.
That does track because it's mostly from like the main character's perspectives. Every scene that we get here is either from the perspective of Aphmau, Aaron, Zane, or potentially Caspian if you count like the unconscious parts. So, I mean, so cutting away from them would feel a little bit more alien in this season. So potentially we're supposed to see it. They think like, okay, that's we've forgotten, or it's happening simultaneously, and because none of them are aware that it was happening, they don't focus on it, and therefore we don't either.
I will say, one thing I'm really enjoying about this season in particular is I do enjoy the dynamic between Zane, Crab, Aaron, and Aphmau. I do think they're like pretty strong, like core 3 protagonists.
That's true, yeah.
Like, I think they all work pretty good as like a 3-man unit.
Yeah, it's very hard to pull off the idea of characters that are together by circumstance, and a few of them hate each other's guts without it feeling forced. But yeah, this what they pulled it off right here. At least so far, anyway.
Yeah. I do kind of want more expansion on Aphmau and Aaron's romance in this universe, on the basis that, I'm going to be honest, it's kind of unclear what their romance is, or like where they're at romantically or something. Because sometimes it feels like we're there, but sometimes it feels like then we like go back into like them like flirting around with the idea of it.
I mean, do we need it again? We've seen Aphmau and I get together so many times, and also they're like you said, is already quite solid. So it feels unnecessary. Okay, it's garnished, but
Okay, but here's the thing. This is one of my issues with Code Lyoko in Aelita and Jeremy.
Okay.
They feel like they're a thing, but they're not saying they're a thing, so it's weird and unclear. It's like you're a thing, but you're not a thing at the same time, and I don't like that layer of uncertainty because
you can actually blame American censorship for that one. Actually, the creators have mentioned before they want to be like much more like blatant with romances, but they got pushback from particularly from American companies before that process started. So I get but I don't know. I guess I'm not sure how that works. I'm not sure why they were talking to them even before like the animation was completed. Maybe I've got the order wrong about how cartoons are produced. I'm not sure, but but yeah, that's what they've said. So clearly,
I would just
they're from the land invented the French kiss. I don't think they cared themselves. So
I would just like a bit more clarification on where Aphmau and Eren are relationship wise. If they're a couple, if they're not a couple, if they're going to be a couple, or if they're just gonna be platonic but kind of flirting around, but just kind of occasionally flirt.
It seems like Aphmau's too naive to grasp the concept of Aaron's having feelings for her in general, like a relationship of any sort outside of what they already have right now. Especially when one of them is definitely thinking about far more intense things than the other. It's a very difficult thing to try and pull off in writing as well. So we won't be stuck in a void a bit until the creators themselves figure out how to get out of it rather than
listen. I'm just saying I don't want to be stuck in a void paradox.
Yes, I heard it. I was trying to finish my sentence, but yes, I did hear it.
It's like I heard void. I'm like, oh, but yeah, I am intrigued where the show's going, and the show so far has actually had pretty lengthy episodes. Like obviously, previous Aphmau role plays have had like 14, 15-minute episodes, maybe slightly longer occasionally. But the episodes for this season so far have been 24 minutes and 20 minutes, respectively. So we haven't hit
which can either be a good thing or a bad thing, depending on who's handling it. But, this is Catface we're talking about. They can handle it.
Yeah, so we haven't hit 15 to 11-minute long episodes at all at any point, so which I'm kind of interested if this is going to continue or if we're going to essentially episodes are going to go down to 12 minutes or something at a certain point.
I recall that at a certain point, episodes did end up being reduced in length dramatically, but that was around season 3 time when they were really properly getting into using full voice acting rather than flirting with the concept with people speaking over the Minecraft mods and single player or the actual caption stuff. That's why they reduced it originally. Then they gradually picked themselves back up. So I think that they're used to writing for this length now, but we don't. So I don't expect another reduction of that kind unless they change their production to mostly animation. In which case they wouldn't have the time. They would need to keep it to a shorter time for the same as they did originally. But I don't think they need to do that, and quite frankly, they shouldn't, because that's one of the reasons that these things got so intense in the first place for them.
Also, I will say the thumbnail of this episode isn't really accurate to what the video's content is. I mean, Eren's in the video, but Eren doesn't fight anyone or even pull out a sword in this episode. So I feel like a more accurate thumbnail would be either A, Aphmau underwater reaching out, touching the realm breaker, or B,
being carried off by Caspian, but obscure her legs, and that doesn't give away the twist.
Yeah, I feel like those two would be more accurate thumbnails because Eren fighting.
No, hold on a second. Wait, I've got an idea. Aphmau on the boardwalk with Caspian before they go in, but it's the image is cut off at their torso so you don't see their legs.
Yeah. I don't know. Either way, I feel like that would have been a more accurate thumbnail to the actual video because this is just kind of, it works for a thumbnail, but it doesn't really reflect any of the contents in the episode itself.
And speaking of not reflecting the content of the episode, Moon Black Tears, eh?
Yeah.
We're going back to finish up High Season 2, where one singular scene is the reason for the title rather than the actual bulk of the episode.
Yeah, although what would you even call this episode?
Potentially new best friend if we want to go with the thumbnail idea to really mess with people. That feels very Aphmau. You could also, I mean, if you were comfortable with talking about legs again, and then that wasn't was supposed to be a big reveal, considering that it was remedy at the end of the episode, then you could go with something about, that, like she has legs now again, or like legs again, something along those lines. I personally would go with the new best friend one as like if I combine it with that thumbnail. So that's what I would have done.
Yeah,
There's probably more options.
My personal.
Oh, but maybe something to do with like new merchant in town or something, and then have Lawrence in there. Really, get people surprised. But
yeah, I do also think a theory I have right now for Aphmau, why she turned back into a mermaid, is I think maybe touching the realm breaker potentially also gave her ability to transform back and forth, but she doesn't know how to control it. Maybe, and she just accidentally unmermaid herself.
It's like Spider-Man, where instead of like actually pressing the button to shoot the webs like that, you just end up. It's just a different hand gesture. That's a thing in some magic systems as far as like hand gestures go. Technically speaking, in D&D, what's happening in universes, sometimes there are like spell components, and sometimes it's verbal, sometimes it's like actual gestures. So that could technically, by those rules, be a spell.
But also,
you have to do. And that's what she transforms.
Also, I do.
Either way,
I do wonder what happened to the realm breaker after she touched it, though. Like, part of me wonder.
It become like Aphmau's relic, where she like absorbed it into her skin.
Yeah, that's what I kind of worry, that she became the realm breaker. It became a part of her or something. Because
it's like Diana was the god killer the whole time. Yeah.
Like, what if? Oh god, because like we didn't see the realm breaker after White Flash, but also we kind of just like cut to a White Flash and we didn't see where the realm breaker was, so we don't know if the realm breaker is still down there and just transformed her human.
It has been quite a long time since I watched episode 100 of Diaries, but my memory is telling me that the Irene's relic did in fact get absorbed into Aphmau via White Flash.
Well, the Irene's relic teleported her. It was on a podium. Zane was about to touch it, but then as soon as Aphmau entered the room, it disappeared from said podium, appeared right in front of her, and then went inside her. And then Zane's like, "It's you," and then
was there no White Flash involved? Okay, fair enough.
They appeared right in front of her and like phased into her.
Okay, which is a pretty good effect for the time, actually. Now that I think about it.
Or maybe it was White Flash. It appeared right in front of her, and then it White Flashed into
That's
her.
what I'm thinking happens. But, again, like
Either
I said,
way,
it has been quite a long time.
Something along those lines happened. But point is that maybe the Realm Breaker is some sort of relic, and maybe it gravitated towards Aphmau because she's like Irene? Or at least biologically.
Oh, wait. I was going to say, what if the Realm Breaker was just her clothes and it just transformed itself? That was dumb.
I don't know, because
I was thinking that's like the magical undergarments. I'm going to make a joke about that, but then I remember she actually never put them on, so,
Also, well, actually, going back to the Diaries thing there, Irene's relic teleported right in front of her, then it went inside Aphmau.
Yes.
What if that's what happened with the Realm Breaker in this context? The Realm Breaker was nearby, saw her, teleported to Aphmau to go inside Aphmau.
That would explain why it was just the other mermaid had it previously, aside from the giant eel mini theory.
Maybe
that would explain why she wasn't in the vicinity, actually.
Because the Realm Breaker teleported near Aphmau to go into Aphmau.
Or at least to affect her temporarily and then teleport away again. You never know. If it can teleport once to a place, it can teleport away, I would guess. Maybe it never exited that, like portal area basically that it was in before. Maybe now it's just gonna go and mess with a different Aphmau somewhere else in the multiverse.
It just teleports around screwing with all multiversal Aphmaus, being like, "Hello, Void Paradox Aphmau. Why not? I want to give you a little boop. Oh, now you're a mermaid." Now you're a mermaid. It's like, I can't breathe. Ah!
Hello, Aphmau. It is me, the Void Breaker.
Oh God, you said Void Breaker.
You're having a very nice day here. Would you consider being a mermaid?
It just goes to another Aphmau and gives her void burns based off that version of Aphmau. It's like, you now have void burns on your arm.
Yes. You now have void burns. You are now a killer. Yeah.
Oh God.
Well, I think that's enough theorizing for today. We're clearly losing our minds right now.
Listen,
So
it's so mysterious. It's a very mysterious show right now. We don't know what's happening. Well, actually, we know a lot more than the characters. We're just guessing based off what we know prior knowledge.
this is why I made crackpot theories. They're just fun, honestly.
Yeah, I'm trying to go too crackpot. I'm not that crackpotty. I'm just a little bit crackpotty sometimes.
Yeah, you're probably the more balanced amount of crackpotty, especially given that how much context we have now for things compared to compared to 2018.
It's like obviously Lucinda is actually the descendant of Aphmau.
I had an idea for a theory a while ago where like Kawaii-chan was like a metaphor for the coquette movement in fashion.
What?
Oh yes, that was going to be a theory of mine, and then I forgot about it. So
that's crackpot.
might look into that one again.
That's very crackpot.
Might look into that one again because that was a fun one I had.
Oh god.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, leave a like or dislike because your opinion matters. Check out the original video if you have not done so. Seriously, support the show. We need more of it.
Yeah, it seems like we're going to get it, but support it anyway. So yeah, and on that note, until next time, farewell.
Farewell. Drugs. Caca.
Egg.